German photography at its finest. That one will make the cover.
Yeah, right.
The way Mbata's fighting, this won't last much longer.
Yeah, well, he's no Max Schmeling. That's certain. It's certain.
I have 3 words for you.
What?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
Everybody knows white fighters lack heart. What do you say, Mr. Sports Writer? Hey?
Mr. Mandela.
Mavuso is handling himself like a true champion, eh? I don't know which fight you're watching, Mr. Lawyer, but the only belt Mavuso will be wearing after this is the one to keep his pants up. Well, 10 pounds. Say Mr. Sports Writer doesn't know what he's talking about. You're on, it's a bet. Come on, I have money on this now. Again. Seems you should stick to politics, Ramandela.
Sophiatown, the black man's last stronghold in white-ruled South Africa. And we, because we know it won't last forever, we squeeze every ounce of life out of it.
This is the last time I'm letting you drive. Never, 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 never again. Henry, I mean, you...
I love what's happening in this sprawling multiracial township where I dance the nights away, drinking without a thought of my job at the magazine, or my wife, or my family.
Maybe your mother.
Joanesburgo, yeah. So, young gents, what's the news on the street?
No news is good news. No booze, on the other hand, is really, really sad news.
Indeed.
How about you, sir? What's your deal?
Henry Nxumalo, Jürgen Schadderberg, meet Kantamba, the winner of drum short story competition.
Yes, I read it, I liked it. You have a gifted way of words. Has Bailey offered you a job?
He did, but I'm not sure because I teach full time.
A teacher? That's noble. Let's get fancy. This round is on me.
Did hell just freeze over?
Their first times for everything.
Hello, fresh one.
One finger for you, young black.
Double duel.
You're on grown ass.
Triple dueling.
We live fast, we die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. Yes.
Welcome.
What did you do to him? Adimuhi angvala ngizama ukumkhuza uyangiphinda futhi uyangikhuza ngithi cha. Nga. Do it, mom. Ngibambe. Sondela ke.
You won't be messing with any yokers again.
Smart. It's team. Regala. Carry on. Keep your filthy self out of it. Huh?
Hey, Slim!
Excuse me. I need to talk to this guy.
Nxumalo. Yeah, that suit, man. It's so old, it has permanent wrinkles.
I guess I'm waiting for it to come back in style.
It's gonna take a while, you know?
Alpheus, my boss, he wants me to do another story on crime and criminals and...
So you decide to come to us for the real story, huh? Real man.
Something like that, yes.
Tomorrow, man. Down by the OD, man. Let's talk there.
Hello, stranger.
You know you look good enough to eat.
So why don't you?
I can't tonight. I have an early morning. How about tomorrow?
Does maybe so.
How we doing here, boys?
African woman!
I'm dancing fancy. Come here.
I'm a writer.
Come here.
I write.
Take care of this fresh fish.
What are we going to do with him, huh?
We'll make sure he gets to school on time tomorrow.
Police! Police! Police outside! Hide the booth!
Go on, money.
Florence.
Hello. Hello, Sandra. Another late night at the office?
Deadlines.
I'm glad you're home.
I'm glad you're home.
Sandra, I have to wake up early tomorrow. Gotta go to bed. Yeah, boy.
He's sick. No, he's died.
He smells awful.
Mr. Timber? Mr. Timber?
But I thought, hey, Sissy, maybe after the shoot, me and you could have a nice drink at Fancy Shippy, eh?
I don't think so.
Well, I guess that means we could skip right to the sex then.
Morning, ladies.
Henry.
Jesus Christ, what the hell kind of sinful behavior is going on in here? And why didn't anyone call me?
Well, come on over and meet the girl.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Yes, well, aren't you lovely? Let's see what's going on here.
Henry. Yeah.
All right, well, my diagnosis is take 2 aspirin and don't get out of my bed for a week.
Henry, So glad you could find time for work in between shots of bourbon.
Actually, it's whiskey, boss.
Whatever. Have you finished that boxing story?
Yes, I'm working on it.
Jürgen, how are those pictures looking?
Going as we speak.
Henry? That gangster story we spoke of.
Yes.
I want it for the anniversary issue.
All right, Jürgen and I will meet with New Yorkers today.
Splendid. Todd, your desperation is embarrassing. This month's issue will center on the Sophiatown music scene. So I'll need interviews with musicians, singers, dancehall owners, everyone.
Gladly, boss.
And Jürgen?
Yeah.
Get me a shot of Darren Masala for the cover.
Okay.
The rest of you, you have until tomorrow to pitch me ideas. Fresh ideas, gentlemen. Thank you.
Well, did they let school out early today?
You got me. This is nice.
Hey! It's Otzi.
Zola! Hey, yeah. You brought the white boy and he's already taking pictures. What's going on, man?
This is my photographer. His name is Jürgen.
You brought a poor here?
He's German.
So I must be related to Hitler somehow.
Yeah, he was my aunt.
A gift for you from the good old New Yorker, so that you look good, because the way you're dressed, to be seen with you in public like that might be a bit of a problem.
Where'd you get this?
Well, let's just say I visited one of those railway cars, you know, and they were kind enough to donate a few suits, so I thought you could have one, and I sell the rest of some couple of zega half price to my people at cars.
Yeah, he's a regular Robin Hood, huh? Thank you.
Got that right, boy, regular Robin Hood, that's me, you know. Mama! And all the women love us New Yorkers. You should put that up in your story as well. Hey, ever done a black sister before?
No, never.
It's worth going to prison for, my friend, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm weighing my options, so.
You know what? Number 4. Maybe you should do a story on number 4. Because conditions in the prison are really, really bad, eh? I mean, they make you run around and doing the monkey dance, you know. People on your ass, in march.
Over.
Ubiza mina.
Say over here, man.
Don't blink. I don't want you to miss this. Kompas! Yaza! Saku! Edi mukho man di pupul mo nagsalo mngalo. Ubiza mina ngomamesh.
Akuse, ukomjele lop rondi in my territory.
Lalela fe. Effect ukuthi you're fucking ugly does not mean that you're a bad guy, eh? Hey, fuck off wena.
Oh, then you come all the way, eh? Down to my territory just to die. Akwazi ukufa wena.
So be it.
Kom, mukhosele mot altyd fan. Iza wena.
Ufuna ukuthini so?
Kanje patlesi. Yesgeleka.
Shala mosale kwa yo.
Fatkas.
Ngihlaba yena. Yeah. Ngihlaba lepa, ngihlaba lepa. Ngihlaba lepa. Sima. Yeah. Yeah.
Elasi khona. Eh? Yindesi.
Henry! This place fucking stinks. I know a better one. I know the best shipping in Sophiatown. Back of the moon.
Isn't this Dora's house?
Yeah. What is it? What? Get petrol, Hey, Mr. Henry, I don't remember this particular honchi being your home. Eh? Yeah.
Listen, thanks for the lift. Thanks for the party. Thanks for the shoot. Thanks.
Thanks. Compliments. Nathi siyabonga, you know. You look fine, by the way. So get out of here, go to sleep, have a good night, and Oh! Still on a good night, Henry. I'd like to have a good night too. Or maybe a couple of good days, so I'm not expecting any shit to be written about me in the papers or magazines about that fight today. Are we cool?
Yes.
Right. And please, if you're gonna be wearing a suit like that, change the walk, man. Hey!
It looked almost choreographed. You know, it was so heroic and barbaric all at the same time. It was fascinating.
Oh, no, I don't see anything heroic about young black men killing each other.
But it was more as if they were fighting for the right to be someone, you know, instead of the nameless, faceless kephas that the Boers want them to be.
If I ruled the country,
Oh, no.
I'd throw them all on a boat and send them right back to Holland.
Yes, yes. But what if the boat never reached Holland? What if it were to run into an iceberg and just sink?
Oh, yeah. Or one of those huge, big mushroom bombs.
Brilliant.
Oh, you missed a hot show
Oh,
tonight.
did I?
I had that crowd eating right out of my hand.
I bet that you did. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing this morning? Finish your breakfast. Morning.
Nansi inkwenkwe yabaNxumalo. You missed breakfast.
That's okay. I have to get to work early.
Of course you do. And that new suit?
Yeah, a friend gave it to me.
Isa baby. Cacela mastan. Zokudlala ngokudla ne. Amadlala nosisi wakho. Ufuna ukuthatha ijuice yakho? So, does she have a name, this friend?
His name is Alpheus.
Hell. Now we're out playing gangster.
I was covering them for a story.
Oh, that's some good news right there. I'm glad to see that magazine of yours is doing some good for us African people, considering it's always going on about being a magazine for African people.
I really don't want to get into this morning, okay?
Henry Nxumalo, take a look outside your window. That is the real South Africa. No electricity, no proper running water, no education, diseases everywhere. Not that fairy tale Sophiatown that you run off to every night.
It's called escapism, Flo. People have to deal with this shit every day. They don't want to have to read about it too?
They don't?
No, they don't.
Oh, Mr. Bailey doesn't. Henry Nxumalo, I don't care what you can say to me. But that Mr. Jim Bailey, he doesn't care about you or me. He's just another rich white man getting richer on us natives.
What do you want me to do?
You're better than that. You have a voice. Use it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, but mama.
Do you work for the magazine? It's my son. His purse was stolen and he was arrested.
Nah, I'm not a lawyer, Mom.
Oh,
So-
please. When I went to the police to see him, they said he'd been sent to work on a farm in Bethel called Harmony.
When was this?
July the 10th, 1954.
Your son's been gone for over a year?
Yes.
All right. I'll see what I can do, Mom.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Ish.
I'm sorry, Henry. It's just too risky. This is not a political magazine.
But if we're really a magazine for African people, then how can we just ignore politics?
If we criticize the government, they'll be down here as quick as rabbit sex to close us down. You both know that.
That's why the angle will be on the working conditions on the farm. Absolutely no mention whatsoever of apartheid. Bailey, I just want to check it out.
You do what you want, but I can't promise I'll print it or bail you out. Henry, my gangster piece.
End of the day.
Henry! Henry! This is a new story I've just finished. I was wondering if you'd read it. It's quite brilliant, I think.
If you'll do me a favor, find out whatever you can on this farm called Harmony in the Bethel district.
Done.
Whiskey?
Spirits make the words flow freely, old chap.
You learn quickly. And the abuse goes on and on. Listen to this one. On the 10th of August, Farmer Snyman was fined £50 for hanging a laborer from a tree. For 2 days, and poured scalding water down the man's throat when he begged for a drink.
Henry, are you sure you want to go through with this?
I didn't know you cared.
Yeah?
I'm looking for work, boss.
Where are you from?
Natal, boss.
You got a pass?
Yes, boss.
You're working for me now.
No, don't stop. Keep on working. Remove all the stones and throw them there. That will be fine.
Oh, yes, I understood it. Almost all of it. But our readers don't have the advantage of 3 years at Oxford, now do they? Rewrite it.
Oh, that's blasphemous. Do you think Shakespeare's editor ever asked him to rewrite just for a few uneducated Moors?
Hi, Jürgen.
Is there whiskey in that Coke?
Maybe it does need a tweak, boss.
Yes, maybe it does. Jürgen, where's Henry?
Got the job on the farm. If they find out who he is, they'll hang him. Mr. Bailey, you have to do something. Get him out of there.
Henry's a big boy. He got himself into this mess. Let's just give him time to work it out. Rewrites.
Don't look, don't look.
Hey! I need to go see boss! This job's not for me, boss. I want to go home.
Lazy, ungrateful keffer. 2 days on the job and you're giving in.
Bring the body, hurry up! Come, let's go! Move, Yankee! Yahob! Come, hurry up! Go!
Mackie?
Good morning, Florence. How's Henry?
Good morning, Mr. Bailey. He's bruised. He's got a cracked rib. But I'm sure those flowers will make it all right.
I know, Florence. These are for you.
Thank you. Henry Bailey.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. It's lovely to have a nurse at home.
Can you give us a few minutes, please, Flo?
The doctor says he needs to rest.
Absolutely. Look. This is the cover of the anniversary issue.
Are you really going to use this?
I'd be a fool not to.
What about the gangster piece?
Which is very good, by the way, and will make the issue, but just not the front cover. I've already sent the photo of the knife fight and the words to the press.
Bailey, you cannot send those photos.
Look, if he didn't want it in the issue, he wouldn't have had you there.
Bailey, he's a gangster.
Trust me. It's just too bloody good to ignore. Look. The boys think I'm a insensitive bastard, but... Well, deadlines wait for no one, and, I thought it might give you something to do while you're recuperating. What do you say?
Okay, give me 2 days.
Right.
Henry Nxumalo, read about prisons today from the prison. First anniversary issue, Henry Nxumalo. Hey, he writes beautiful news. I say, Henry Nxumalo, Drum Magazine, the first anniversary issue. Henry Nxumalo, ladies, Henry Nxumalo writes about prison today from the prison. Henry Nxumalo, come on and read it.
Thank you, and glad to see you, of course, fantastic.
Well, I don't know about you, but I prefer township living to this any day.
I'd say. Oh, but it's a beautiful day's time. And to think that you made it happen.
Well, don't tell anyone, but this is all my wife's doing. Yes, she made me do it.
She made you do it.
Otherwise, she would have kicked my ass. But I love her for it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Excuse me, if I might beg your indulgence. Ladies and gentlemen, and adored subscription holders, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon to help us celebrate the selling of 60,000 copies of our anniversary issue. I'd also like to salute the newly named, as demanded by our readers, Mr. Drum himself, Henry Nxumalo, for his brave and courageous piece, ably assisted by our Jürgen here. My only worry is, what will they do for an encore? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, drink until your stomachs ache, and dance until your shoes wear thin.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Henry, Florence, Henry, you must meet two good friends of mine. This is Bill Sewell and David Morgan. They're from England.
Morgan?
We're on the Teachers' Committee Against Apartheid.
Really? So they have apartheid in England too, eh? Guess things have changed since I've been there.
Your piece has got government asking questions. Apparently they've elected a committee to investigate the claims, which is great.
That was a riveting piece.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a very plucky boy.
Plucky boy.
Yeah.
Henry, it's...
All right, well, good to meet you.
Henry, he's okay. He's busy with Florence and...
You know, in South Africa, it's a crime for an average-looking woman to smoke alone.
Funny. I thought it was a crime for a native to flirt with a white woman.
Well, well, well. Seems England's white trash has crashed our grand affair. Next thing you know, we're getting their convicts too.
This is how you always go about charming women, by insulting them.
Usually the dress has come off by now. A dance, my fair lady?
What have we here?
I've had enough. I want to go.
What are you talking about?
I want to go now.
Jürgen. Yeah. We're leaving now. Could I please have the keys to your car?
As long as I'm not in it.
All right.
Night, Henry.
Henry, your wife...
Thank you. We've had a great time. I'm afraid we have to push off.
Oh, no, I'm not signing it because you're not going.
Bailey.
Yes, we have to get home to the kids and...
I understand. That should get you home safely.
Please let these natives pass. They're working late for me.
Sorry, Lee. As cleaners, should get the job done.
Good night, Bailey.
Good night, Florence.
Thank you. Jesus, Florence. It's my boss. Is it so hard for you to put on a smile?
Oh, yeah, Henry. Was that her?
Ugh, is that what this is about? A girl smiling at me at a party?
Henry Nxumalo, don't play with me.
Damn it. Everyone knows her. She's been on the cover 3 times. If you're going to give me a headache about work, I won't take you out anymore.
Ah, Henry. Come join us. Good to see you.
Ram Mandela.
What's our sports writer doing in our little protest?
I don't write about sports anymore.
I read your article on Bethal. I was surprised it got printed. Don't tell me your boss is telling you to go political on me.
I'm just reporting the facts.
Well, don't get yourself killed. South Africa needs men, not matter.
I'll remember that. Tell me about today.
We are going to enter Boksburg without our passes, in a peaceful and orderly way.
And the goal is to get arrested?
To overwhelm the prison system. The ANC is staging other demonstrations in other parts of the city. We want to force the whites to deal with us and repeal all oppressive laws.
Down with buses! Down with buses! Down with buses! Down with buses! Down with buses!
Go easy, Mr. Mandela.
Down with buses! Down with buses!
Major Spengler. How are you?
Mandela. Mr. Mandela, always out to cause a controversy.
We just want to live shoulder to shoulder with our white brothers.
It's never going to happen.
Why do you think my skin color makes me less of a human being than you?
Whites are born to rule. Blacks are born to serve us. That is the way it is. Show us your passes.
We don't carry those chains.
Boys, let's take them away. And don't be gentle.
Absolutely, William. Thank you. My lawyer thinks it's irresponsible for you to break the law, and he wants no further part of it. But that doesn't mean you can't do it. Mr. Drum goes to prison. Make a great story. How long do you intend to spend in there?
No more than 2 days.
Do it. But I don't want to know how you got in.
But you have to think about all the people who read the
Hey!
The police read too, okay?
What?
And thousands of girls. You're an even bigger celebrity than before. Huh?
You're lucky I won't kill you now for taking those photos. Hmm? You're lucky I don't kill you for publishing that shit. Hmm? So you tell Henry. You tell him I'm gonna be around. Huh?
Yeah, I tell
huh?
him. I tell him.
Come on.
Fucking Bailey, my friends. Why did he have to print those pictures?
Yeah,
I guess we all have to die sometime. Anyway.
Speaking of dying, Ken, what's going on with this white girl? The Immorality Act is no joke.
We talk, we dance, we laugh. What's wrong with that? This is Sophiatown, right? Anything goes.
Not everything. So please be careful.
I'll be careful, Brian.
But before you be careful, you must tell me, brother, what's it really like to be with the white? Does it feel different? Does it taste different? Tell me, brother.
Well, in my experience, in my vast experience, it's just the same. Anyway, who am I to question what the gods give, right? Cheers.
All right, on that note, we must shoot.
I'm having some people over at my house tonight, 8 o'clock.
Precisely.
Ndiyayibekesela ndinganywayo into yam ndiyayithanda namiphuzo utywala ndiyayibekesela ndinganywayo wasuka ekhaya unesimilo wafika egoli saphelanya wasuka ekhaya.
No, you don't, you old party pooper. I forget. So, Henry, Ken tells me you got brass balls.
That's because they issued them to me in the Queen's Army.
You in the British Army?
Egypt. They wouldn't allow me to carry a gun, though. So I drove trucks, I cleared mines, and I brewed a lot of tea. I spent some time in London as well, during the blitzes. Were you there?
I was, yeah. Crazy time, man. All kind of stays with me to this day of the sound, you know? Planes and bombs and sirens.
Yes.
Everything. Hey, stop that.
Hey mama, hey mama, hey mama, hey mama.
Carol, I want you to understand one thing. Up until now, it's all been fun and games. But the repercussions could get us.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
What the bloody hell is going on out here? I haven't heard one tap from a typewriter all morning. Oh, and Can, sorry to bother you, but your short story was supposed to be in 2 days ago, and I don't want any more tales of Shebeen Queens or bathtub liquor, okay? Morning, Todd. Can I get you a cup of coffee? Casey, where's Henry?
He's following up on that illegal abortion tip.
Well, at least I can count on someone. Jürgen, you drag Can here and cover the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
But isn't that all right?
Exactly. Love thy neighbour. Let's put it to the test.
What is this? I'm no journalist. I'm a writer. I create for a living.
Better get creating, hadn't you? Off you go. Good afternoon.
And Todd, you are covering the King Kong Dlamini fight tonight.
Boxing? But I don't know anything about that heathen sport.
Well, then it should make interesting reading, shouldn't it? Casey?
What exactly do you do anyway? Thank you.
Jeez.
Relax. This is no farm, this is a church. There are women, children in there. What are they going to do?
That's not church, Jürgen. That's the devil's den.
It's okay, Ken. I'm right behind you. In and out. Hey! Get off that man! Let that man go! What's that?
Goodness, kom binnen. I'm home. What's going on in here? You know it's not my birthday, right?
Hello, Stanley.
Hey!
I made your favorite, beef stew.
I see. Have I forgotten our anniversary?
Mm-mm. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for the way I've been behaving lately.
You... Well, I must have the perfect...
Cat got your tongue. You were saying?
No, I was thinking about something at work. Yeah.
Go on. Sit down. I want to serve you. Go on. Eat your food. You don't want your dinner to get cold now, do you?
Henry.
Ah, yes. What? Okay, so... the prisoner's inspection.
Yeah, it's at 4, I remember that.
The building, do you know about...
It's figured out.
Jurgen, are you ever going to marry?
Do you recommend it?
I do. Yeah. Just not to a guy like me.
Yeah.
Nationalists are commie scum, and long live the Queen! What are you looking at? Your father has sex? No. He fucks native women and young schoolboys like him. Who? Do you like? Perhaps you'd like to dance. Give me your hands. Hey! Yes, you love it. I know you love it. You like this? Don't be mad because you can't dance.
He's inside.
I spent 2 days in Johannesburg Central Prison. My offense, drunk and disorderly conduct, and walking the streets of town without a pass. My purpose for getting arrested was to expose the brutal conditions within the prison. Yet once inside, I came to understand much more. That the prison system is a microcosm of the larger South Africa we now live in. It's a dehumanizing tool no different than these new apartheid laws. Most of the black men in prisons are not criminals at all. They are there for exercising what would be in any other country an inalienable right, such as drinking alcohol or staying out past 10. Although entering prison as a productive member of society, upon release, if the white warders did their job well, you leave feeling worthless. If we are unable to put an end to this apartheid soon, I worry that it will go on indefinitely, and the future of the black South African will be no more promising than a criminal sentenced to life in prison.
Henry, looks like they treated you well. How was it?
Piece of cake.
Mr. Drum's doing lots of good work for us, folks.
I don't know, maybe you should get arrested tomorrow.
Henry, you have excelled yourself, and I predict this issue will do better than the farm issue, and it's all down to you, Henry.
I hope so. Here's to making millions off our oppression.
Very funny.
He's got a point. A dance, my lady? He has no rhythm, be careful.
Hey, shut up.
Cat.
Listen, much as we love him, he's making a mess of things. I mean, his work is mediocre at best, if he hands in anything at all. Now this white girl, I mean, he'll be in trouble. He'll end up in prison. You should talk to him.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, you talk to him, Henry.
This is the bill, is it?
Yes.
Right, well, Jürgen, you look after that. I've come over all sleepy. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he's a cheap English pecker, isn't he?
Henry, look who's coming.
Ah, Henry Nxumalo. Very difficult man to find. We need to talk about the story and the pictures that you were not supposed to print.
Ha! Yes, I can explain.
Why is it that I was not in the cover?
Excuse me? The cover? Well, actually, I fought for you to be on the cover, personally. Really, I did, but in the end, the boss man wanted the story on Bethal. So that's what happened. I personally thought your story was much more compelling.
Yeah, the pictures.
I heard, by the way, that you were in number 4.
Yes, I came back yesterday.
Okay, maybe things are going to change now that Mr. Drum has been there like you did in the farm.
I hope so.
However, let me tell you something very important here, Henry. See, my friend, if I don't see myself on the cover very soon, there'll be a very fatal accident in your name. We do understand each other.
Yes.
Tsotsi, let's go.
For a moment there, I really thought I was dead.
That makes 2 of us.
And you know, the only thing I could think of was?
Another drink, huh?
Florence and the kids.
Would all this noble work be rubbing off on you?
I think I feel like walking.
All right. Be careful. See you in the morning.
All right.
Well, if it isn't my backdoor man. I was beginning to think you don't like me anymore. Are you coming in, sugar?
No. Can we talk out here?
You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. What's wrong?
Dara, I have a wife. I have kids.
You're gonna miss it, you know. You and I are similar people, Henry. It's the things that let us forget about the real world that mean the most to us. For me, it's Sophiatown. It's my music. And you.
It used to be like that. But I can't ignore what's going on around me as easily anymore. What's this?
Henry, I'm losing my home.
Wait, how can this be? I thought you owned the place.
Me too.
No one's going to lose anything.
I'll get back to you on this.
I know that I haven't been the perfect husband lately. But I just wanted you to know that it's over.
I'm not sure this is going to work.
Just play it cool. Turn on that German charm of yours.
Charm and German are rarely used in the same sentence for a reason. Where to find, please, the Department of, wie sagt man, Stadtplanung?
Town planning is on 3rd floor, sir.
Ah, good.
Can I help you?
Good day. My name is Schadeberg. I am from Germany. Those that I work for are interested to see opportunities in real estate in central area of Johannesburg.
I'm sorry, but the man you need to speak with, Mr. Van Doren, is at lunch right now. You could make an appointment?
Time is constraining, so I cannot wait for Herr Van Doren. Perhaps my pretty Fraulein could give me a quick synopsis of land opportunities.
I suppose I could do that.
Yeah, I understand certain areas have been zoned for redevelopment.
Yes, that's right. This area here, Sophiatown, the policy is to remove the township and then build up central Johannesburg. Oh, excuse me.
Boys, this is just a map. Do you have anything else? Official documents, signed statements?
No, but she was very clear.
Look, I like it. It's a big story if it's true, but I can't print anything without facts.
Bailey, it's happening.
No facts, no story. You know that, Henry, better than anyone. Bring me the proof. And where the hell is Can? It's been 5 days.
You've never heard of Miles Davis?
Well, the thing is, right, people don't really listen to jazz much in England.
Well, then you're in for a real surprise, because Miles Davis is one of the smoothest cats ever to be put on vinyl. Yeah, his music makes you want to do very bad things.
Oh, really? Maybe we should book some more then.
What do you think you're doing?
Was this native bothering you?
Of course not. Hey, you're writing him.
Is this your boyfriend?
He's my driver.
No, fine. Leave it, just leave it.
Is that enough? You got me all dizzy now, right? Yeah, I gotta play with this. Oh, there we go. All right. Play nicely now, right? All right? We're getting so heavy.
Oh, it's good to have you home.
Sophiatown's going away, Flo. They're knocking it all down, clearing it out.
Something had to be done. I mean, that place was just becoming a nest for crime and disease.
I mean, we're talking about people's livelihoods here.
Henry, we were rehoused, and we're doing just fine. So will they.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's these sons of bitches that keep burying us deeper and deeper, you know? They won't let us own anything. Not even a good feeling. It's hateful.
Maybe you should go back to writing for sports.
I thought you said you wanted me to find my voice.
I know what I said. But you have children. And a wife. I worry about you.
Well, don't worry about me. I'm going to be just fine.
Major Spengler, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Working late, eh?
What do you want, Major?
Your drum boys have been putting themselves about. Prison, farms, church, breaking into City Hall.
Don't know what you're talking about.
So you say. You know, rumor has it that one of them is even sleeping with a white girl. Dog doesn't shit in the city without me knowing about it, Mr. Bailey.
With all due respect, Major, my boys were doing their jobs. And last time I looked, that wasn't illegal. Even in South Africa.
There will be no stories about Sophiatown. Not a word.
What makes you think I'll be writing about Sophiatown?
You may think you have very powerful friends, Mr. Bailey. But push it too far, and even they won't be able to protect you.
You think printing these stories will make a difference? All you're doing is letting your monkeys into the lion's cage. And that is a promise. You. You're nothing but a liberal, cafe-loving little prick.
Coco! Skis. Have you received one of these?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not moving either.
How do you feel about what's going on in Sophiatown?
Me and my husband bought this house 11 years ago when he came back from the war.
Now they're forcing you out of your home. How do you feel about that?
This is my shop. I've been here for 10 years, and nobody's gonna move me. Damn bulls changing the law to suit themselves.
Thank you. Could I take a picture? Yeah, you're moving close. That's good.
They're good.
Yeah, look at this one.
What's the story?
The story is that these people bought this land. They owned it. They have built on it, and now they have to move.
It doesn't matter whether you're white or black. To prove home ownership, you need title deeds. That's the law.
Bailey, you and I both know that the government is using this safety issue as an excuse. It's political. They're moving the black people out of the European areas.
Henry. Office. I can't use your City Hall piece. And everything else is just gossip. There's nothing I can do with it.
Wait, what's going on here, boss? This story is bound to sell loads of magazines.
We have a duty to report the facts. I see no facts. My hands are tied.
They got to you, didn't they?
Henry, you've been working hard. Go on holiday. Take Florence and the kids and go on holiday.
Now, are you asking me because you really want me to go on holiday or because you're afraid they're going to shut down your magazine?
They're not going to let this one go. You may not care about your safety, Henry, but think about the other writers.
All right.
Dangerously beautiful, isn't it? The black against the white.
That's torture. Absolute nonsense. We cannot even be real people in this situation of ours. Never begin to believe that this is normal. That's the danger, don't forget that.
Yeah, I don't. But there is something romantic about it, yeah? Just like Romeo and Juliet.
Take this kefir and his cunt out of here.
Don't touch her! Fucking brilliant detective work, you lot! I hope you enjoyed the show.
Bastard.
Cairns in prison. Get down on the line. We'll need to bail him out.
Hope you got a few punches in.
You should see the other guy's knuckles.
Maybe you should, just go easy on this.
Alcohol is the anesthesia by which we endure our life's painful operation.
You know, maybe if Bailey's right, you should just focus on your work. Might do you some good.
When was she deported?
This morning.
When they dragged us out of my home, I finally realized what it is to be really helpless. I'm going to prison for being in love. We really are trapped in this land of apartheid.
We'll just have to fight it. Huh? It's that simple. We will fight it. Okay? So, you coming to work tomorrow?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Excellent. All right, see you tomorrow, Con.
So what's happening with your story?
Bailey's been spooked, so he doesn't want to go through with it.
I knew this will be a waste of time. Can you please carry on with our plan?
Well, then what do you propose? What is your plan? We have been in the process of organizing a defiance campaign. And so far, over 300 volunteers have signed on.
This may be exactly what we need to get Bailey on board. All right, let's say there's an incident, okay? And I'm there with a photographer to document this incident. Now, if I can use my story to shine a spotlight on your protest march, then maybe the world's press will come here. The only way to get this government to change is to focus the world's attention on it.
What kind of incident are you talking about?
I have acquaintances in Sophiatown that do this type of a thing for a living.
I strongly disapprove.
I cannot have the ANC linked to known gangsters. With that being said, if we know nothing of your incident, and it happens to help the cause, who am I to argue?
Hey! Hey! Forward! Forward!
Hey!
Huh?
What's that?
Doing much. How you doing, man? What's all the noise about?
Well, if you really want to play Robin Hood, Alpheus, I can give you the chance. And I will see to it this time that you're on the cover.
Okay. I'm listening.
First off, no violence.
Banya! Mino den sekak zambasia.
We want move. 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 We want move.
It's been 1/2 hour. Do you still think this is going to happen?
Hang in there. The government won't let this protest last long. Jürgen, make sure you get good shots of the police.
These are wonderful pictures. How did you know the New Yorkers were going to confront the police?
Drum magazine alone? It's for you, Mr. Bailey.
Bailey? When? Where? Thank you. I suppose you already know that the ANC is planning a protest march through Sophiatown in 4 days.
You don't say.
Henry. Quite the showman. Are you sure you're ready for the repercussions?
Are you?
Fuck those Dutch shit kickers.
Frankfurter Allgemeine. Ja, ich heiße Jürgen Schaap.
New York Times. Okay. This is Drum, South Africa.
Look, I'm trying to get hold of him. Yes, the editor. Yeah.
You've been working for 48 hours straight, Henry. Go home. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Mr. Drum.
Khan. How have you been?
I can't let them have all of me, Henry. There's still a little left. But not here. There's too much pain here.
Where are you going?
The train tickets to Swaziland.
Is there anything I can do?
If you're a friend, no. You know, last night I had a dream that all the white people were just tourists. And that soon they'd be going back home. Wouldn't that be something?
Evening, Mr. Drum.
Oh, no. Flo, what's going on? What's going on? What happened? Where are the kids?
They're in the bedroom.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Well, what happened?
They just came in here and they just went through everything. My stuff, your papers. Henry, what the hell have you gotten involved in, eh?
Nothing out of the ordinary, I promise.
Henry, they said they're coming back for you.
They were just trying to scare you.
I can't take it anymore. Stressing about you and the kids and now whatever the hell it is, it has come into our home. Into my kids. Shh. Don't shush me.
Shh, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Okay, in a couple of days, we're going to have the biggest ANC rally there ever has been, and
And then the world will see what's really going on here.
That's just it, Henry. You're out there protecting everybody. Who's looking out for us, Henry? Who's looking out for us? Henry? Henry, they're back for you. No.
Shh.
Henry, they're back for you.
I'll take care of this.
Right. No.
Stay here.
Henry.
Stay here.
You need to come.
Shh.
What's going on? They've gone today. It is happening now.
Down this way. Why are they so early?
They must have found out about the march. Straight.
Come on, hurry up, man. Come on, move it.
Move those people!
Come on, move it. Hey, get that stuff out the house. Move! Load that cannon! Load that cannon! Get that stuff on the track. Get them on the track! Come on, get them on the track! Move! Get that bloody stuff on the tracks, man! Move!
Henry.
Oh, Henry.
What are you doing? Work's over for the day.
I didn't know what to do, so I just came here to write.
Henry. You did what you could. And there was no way Spengler was going to let that march happen. And these things, they take time.
You cannot change the world overnight.
Well, how about a few minds, then?
Well, you changed mine. And I'm a stubborn Englishman, and trust me, that is no easy task.
We're going to go on holiday. Like you said.
That's good.
I think it will be good for the family.
What are you doing? I didn't know anybody was here, Joseph. Gave us quite a start. Gonna develop some film.
Boys?
To Sophiatown.
Night, boys.
Yeah.
Thanks for the drink, Billy.
My pleasure. I'll see you tomorrow.
You're right.
As good as can be.
Come on. Don't drive you home, huh?
No, you're going ahead. Perhaps tomorrow I'll let you treat me to some of that strudel.
You what a German charm. Good night, Henry.
Hey, drumman!
Who's there?
Really doesn't matter now, does it?
Alpheus. You know I'm not the enemy.
I know that, Henry. It's nothing personal. It's just business.
So you're here to do someone else's bidding, eh? I never thought you'd play boy.
Better me, Da Henry, than somebody else.
They've taken everything from us. Now they have us take each other's lives too? When is it enough, Alpheus?
Look, Da Henry, admire what you've been doing. But they offered me good money.
How many rounds of drinks am I worth, eh? 2? 3?
I'm just asking you not to run. I don't want to make this messy. Not with you, Henry. Don't run, Henry. Don't fight!
Stand on. Henry?
Gentlemen, it's back to basics for the moment, so let's get on with it. Todd? Yeah? You cover the new show that's open downtown. We all know how much you love a show. Jürgen? Casey, see if you can't get Darren Masala to do a photo shoot down at the old mines. Make it look like the beach. Put her in a bikini. Sorry, which part of Let's Get On With It did you not understand?
I do understand what you're saying, Mr. Bailey, sir, but you want her in a bikini?
Yes, thank you. Chop, chop, Todd. Bailey.
Jürgen.
Florence, hey.
Where's Henry?
Florence. Come in, please.
Bailey?
Where's Henry, Mr. Bailey? Henry didn't come home last night, Mr. Bailey.
Florence.
Move, 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 move! Haven't got all day yet. Move! Hurry up! Hurry up! Come on!
Woza now. Hey, sheshe. Uninga umsebenzi. Sondelani. Ya, woza. Wena ngani?
More stuff on this truck! More! Move! Move! Get it on! Get it on! What the hell? Just push her out the way! Come, stop it! Come here! Move! Go get this stuff on! You! Come on! Get the monkey! Get the monkey! Let's go! Make them stop! This is an illegal march! Get back to work! Load those things! Load them! Come on!
Sanda.